I'm not sure where to start tonight. I suppose I'm about to go down some kind of weird rabbit hole about how best to teach, how best to learn, what I like and don't like, and about what other people are doing in this area. In the words of Dennis Miller, who used to say famously, "I don't want to get off on a rant, but I also don't want to go off on a rant." Yet maybe you remember when Jack Nicholson says, "The truth? You can't handle the truth." Then he proceeds to give a speech about why he's justified in withholding the truth. It's really about lying and doing some very bad things, but it also makes me think about all the people who think we are not smart enough to handle the truth, even if the truth sometimes simply means correct information. This also reminds me of the saying, "That's above my pay grade," which strangely enough I misunderstood as saying that I'm not smart enough to do something or learn something. It actually means something that is not my responsibility because I'm not getting paid enough and I don't have clearance. In the words of Slappy the Squirrel, who knew? But no matter what the right saying is, for me it's all about getting dumbed down information. It's infuriating because it means that someone is giving me wrong information with the excuse that I'm too stupid for the real deal. I hate that. It's like they give you wrong information just to pump up your confidence, but later you find out it's all incorrect and you have to start all over again from scratch. It's probably not done with malicious intent, but the result is the same. Those of us who are learning or who are trying to learn get cheated, and that truly disgusts me. Perhaps related to all this is a degree of complete incompetence in terms of explaining things clearly and concisely. And that leads me to the word bloviating and curiosity about where that word came from, because that's exactly the impression I get from most YouTube videos. A lot of bloviating. People go on and on and on. 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes. And I can't get to the information I need unless I fast forward through a lot of confusion and a lot of wasted time. By the way, as I searched through the history of where the word bloviate came from, which is about the etymology of the word, I was shocked to find out I didn't know the difference between etymology and entomology, which is about studying insects. But I digress. I was amused to find out that it all started with Warren G. Harding, a former president. And then I was further entertained by what his opponent had to say about his bloviation. Isn't it ironic that the bloviator got elected and that the guy who called him out for bloviating couldn't get enough intelligent people to listen to him to get elected? I think that's a sad commentary on the stupidity of the general public. Some of you older people are going to say, "What's it all about, Alfie?" And that's a famous song from a few decades ago. You will wonder what my point is and when I'm going to get to it, just like the guys I'm talking about making YouTube videos. So this whole talk may be a perfect example of my bloviation, and I may be as guilty of it as everybody else. Or people may say, "Where's the beef?" In honor of Clara, the lady who became famous for making the iconic Wendy's commercial about a huge bun with no meat in it. So that's what I'm saying here. In terms of instructional videos, where's the beef? Anyway, I just wanted to get that off my chest. Now I feel better. And I sincerely hope my videos, which are usually under 5 minutes, are appealing to some of the people who are equally frustrated by other people who seem to talk forever and just never get to the point. Now, tomorrow I'll go back to making videos about music. I absolutely promise.